The Lilliputians, whoever they are, marched 500 meters in 4 hours. For the next 4 hours, they tripled their pace. What was the total distance traveled by the Lilliputians in 8 hours? Well, we have two situations. We have the first part, and we have the second part. And the second part is probably based on the first part. But let's see what we have here. So they marched, we're thinking about distance is equal to rate or speed times time. I call that DIRT, D-R-T. Anyway, distance equals rate times time. Anyway, they marched 500 meters. So the first distance, distance 1 from first part here, is equal to 500 meters. Okay, 500 meters. No period required for metrics. And then they did it in 4 hours. Okay, so that's 4 hours is the time. Now that implies a rate that they didn't give me, but you know what? I can solve for the rate. The rate is equal to, if I go up here and I divide both sides by t, the rate is equal to the distance over the time, right? All right, so if I do that, I can find the rate. And let's see, the distance is 500 meters. And the time is 4 hours. So let's see, what is that? That's 125 meters per 1 hour, right? If I divide by 4. Okay, so they didn't tell me to find the rate, but I kind of have to. Because in the second part, I should always know D1, D1, T1, R1. I should know all three. They're going to give me 2 most of the time in these problems. For the next 4 hours, they tripled their pace. Okay, so what that tells me is that I don't know the total distance. That's going to be the thing I'm supposed to find. For the second time, T sub 2, it says for the next 4 hours. So that sounds like 4 more hours for time 2. They tripled their pace. Okay, so the old rate, the new rate is equal to 3 times the old rate, right? Because it's tripled. Okay, so what is 3 times R1? Well, it's 3 times 125 meters per hour. And that's going to equal 375 meters per hour. So they're going a lot faster now. And they say, uh-oh. There's a little trickiness here. They say, what was the total distance traveled by the Lilliputians in 8 hours? So I was just going to find D2, which I have to do. I have to do that. But, D2 is going to equal R2 times T2, right? And I know both of these. So let's see. D2 is equal to the rate. So that's 375 meters per hour, per 1 hour. And I'm multiplying it by time, which is 4 hours. And if you like, I can put that over 1. There's really nothing down there. And I'm going to cancel the hours. There's no more hours. And that's going to leave me with meters, which is what I wanted, because that's distance. I just need to know what's 4 times. They're on top. They're both on top, so I have to multiply. If something was on the bottom, I'd divide. But we have 375 times 4. And my calculator says that's 1,500 meters. The only thing left is meters, right? I still have meters. Everything else is gone, so I'm going to have meters in my answer. Okay, and you might think, like I was saying, that would be all they wanted from us. But no, they want the total distance. So the total distance, I guess we'd say that's d sub t for total, is equal to d sub 1 plus d sub 2, the whole distance. So what is that? Well, the first distance was 500 meters. And the second distance that we just found was 1,500 meters. And so the total distance is 2,000 meters. All right, so a little bit of a tricky ending there, but I guess it's nice to know how far those Lilliputians went. I don't think I said that right, but there you go.